Hi YouTube, please give me a moment while I connect Facebook. We'll be getting started shortly. And I think we should be live on Facebook. Hi everybody, welcome to the Strategic Swing Trader weekly broadcast. I am Sami Abu Saad, Director of Education at T3 Live. Hope you're doing well and happy Easter to those celebrating Easter. We're going to be going over the market. I'll give you my take on the market for this week. I will also go over some amazing swing ideas. And if you have any questions, reach out, info@t3live.com, or leave a comment. I read all the comments. If you find benefit in today's video, please hit the like button. And before we start, as always, a standard required disclaimer to let you know that trading is risky and that whatever we discuss in this video is for educational purposes only. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe. Please download the free ebook. Link for that is in the description below. Without further ado, let's get to the charts and get going here. The market continues to be in a beautiful steady grind up, so I can never bet against it. Did we see a little bit of weakness last week? A couple of attempts to go higher only to get sold, right? A gap up here got sold really hard. Yes, we did see some weakness in the Qs in particular. The SPY didn't really see any weakness, and the IWM, you know, no weakness. I mean, we got sold into the close on Thursday, because the market was closed on Friday. But again, the market continues to grind up. I can never bet against it when it's a grind up. When we have an accelerated move, sure, I will bet against it, you know, as much as anybody. But for now, I'm going to continue to be bullish. If we take out Wednesday's low, again, Friday the market was closed, so this is actually Thursday. That's Wednesday. If we take out Wednesday's low, then there will be no support all the way back down to here, basically, or on the, if we look at the hourly chart of the Qs, at least to about here. That's 439. It's actually 438. So yeah, if we take out Wednesday's low or last week's low, we might come in. And then it will also be kind of a double top on the weekly chart, because we had the initial move up, right? So here it is, the pullback, the retest, and the double top. I'm not predicting this to be the top. I'm just giving you a heads up that if we take out Wednesday's low, that we might come in a little bit at least, okay? But who knows? Who knows? A grind up should never be bet against unless the market completely fails and goes in a downtrend or accelerates. Those are the only two times that I look to go against the uptrend. And so my bias is going to be bullish, barring a break of Wednesday's low. Okay, barring a break of Wednesday's low, I will continue to be bullish. In terms of the swing ideas, there's a lot, and these are the ones that I picked to go over with you in today's video. The AQN is a utility stock, but utilities have been doing really well, so I like it higher over 633 by 622. Let me look at the hourly chart real quick, just to be sure. Yeah, I mean, can use 622, or can give it a little bit more room and put the stop under that blue line, which is the rising 20 on the hourly chart. And that's what I would do. I would give it a little bit of room on the AQN. That looks higher, and gold looks really good. I picked one gold stock for Monday, but a lot of the gold stocks are really bullish. Look at the AGN, I think. AGT. What's the symbol? I have it in my platform, but I'd have to open up my platform. AGI, I believe it's AGI, but I'm just opening up my platform. But let me just double check. AGI, I think it's AGI. Yeah, AGI has a 1, 2, 3. So over that bar's high, stop under it. I like the HMY, also really bullish. But for Monday, I'm going with the AU over 2240. This bar's high is 2250. Let's say 2250 with a stop under 2123. Okay, gold stocks are smoking hot. The Best Buy monthly chart clearly shows a transition happening, a transition from the downtrend to the uptrend. So I like it a lot. It just needs to take out this bar's high, which is 83.36, with a big stop under $80. So it's a big stop, but it's a longer term play. The blind also would be a longer term play based on the monthly chart. That's the transition. And then this is like, you know, I'm in the QTWO. You see how the QTWO transitioned and is moving up. So this is kind of the early picture. So I like it higher over 341 with a stop under 215. It's a big stop. Can you use a tighter stop based on the daily chart and put the stop under this pivot? Sure. But if you want to hold long term, I always recommend the big stop. Okay? So that would be 215. The CTAS, we played it as an earnings play last week, and now it has a 1, 2, 3 long. It's a $686 stock, so it's an expensive stock, but like it higher over, I think this bar's high, whatever it is, and the stop is right here, okay? On the CTAS, 1, 2, 3. CTV, already an open position, but it is just really bullish. Why do I like it? Because of that transition on the monthly chart. So CTV is a very thinly traded stock. It's not very liquid. So I wouldn't go crazy with the share size. Long and then stop, which is 219 over 251 by 219. Or if you want to be safe, you can also put the stop at 179 under that pivot. But CTV, longer term play. I'm in the DPST. I hope it pops. And if it does, I'm looking to add to it over this bar's high, which is 81. Call it 81. It's very wild. This is the leverage ETF for the regionals, okay? The banks have been really bullish. I like a lot of them. Like I like the WAL is a 1, 2, 3. I have a list of them in my platform that I like. But you know what? Why pick individual banks when you can do the ETF itself? And this is the leverage ETF. When it gets going, it really moves. That's the weekly chart of the DPST. Okay, so I like it up here, long, stop under this bar's low. The IFF is beautiful as a 1, 2, 3, but I'm not too sure about it because of the monthly chart. It's right into the decline 20. Notice though that it's failing on the sell setup. So rally and then a sell setup and it's failing on it. So could this be the long-term bottom on the IFF? I don't know, it might be. If you think so, then there's a pattern on the daily with an entry over 86.50 by 84.90. On the IFF. JetBlue already open position, looking to add to it over 7.55. Stop, bring the stop up to here, which is $7. Originally the stop was under here, 6.50. So JetBlue looks good. MPW has an amazing 1, 2, 3, similar to the AGI, similar to the IFF. The only issue with it is all that resistance to the left from last year. So that's the main problem that I have with it. But if you like it, so when I have a lot of resistance, what I like to do is get a couple more of those doji bars and then play it as a 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern rather than just the 1, 2, 3. So long over 483 by 462, 20-cent stop. Target up here, huge target compared to the stop. So it has good R to R. The MSOX is the leverage ETF for the MSOS, which is cannabis. MSOS, MSOX, whatever you like. Both have a 1, 2, 3. Now, into the prior high on the MSOX, MSOS, the MSOX has room to move up. But ultimately, I like cannabis long-term based on the monthly chart. Okay? It may need more basing before it gets going, but notice on the monthly, it's trying to transition. So that's what I like about the MSOX or MSOS. Entry for it would be over that bar's high, stop under it, or if you want to be safer, put the stop here, entry here, long-term play on the MSOS or MSOX. The PHAT, PHAT, is a pharmaceutical. I thought it was I honestly thought it was a burger company or something because or maybe it's FAT. Maybe FAT is, yeah, FAT I think is the burger company. PHAT has a transition on the monthly. Here it is, right? And this bar is gonna, will have closed by Monday because Monday is April 1st. So it's like a 1, 2, 3 plus a transition, and then it has a 1, 2, 3 on the weekly. So I like it higher over 1140. No, 1140. This is 40. That's 41. The highest point, that's 43. Let's say over 1145. Stop under 1020. Target, maybe target 1 up at 15. So has plenty of room. I like it. PHAT. And then PINC is looking good. PINC. Look at that. That's a buy setup on the weekly. Off the daily, let's take a look at the daily. There's an entry over 22.15, I thought. Yeah, 22.15. Stop. The tightest would be like under 21.22 on the PINC. PINC. Okay, it looks nice. I like it. And then PUBM is already an open position, but I like it higher still. I made a mistake on the PUBM. I was in it as a swing from back here. It gapped up on earnings and I sold it. Oh, that hurts because it looks higher. Got back in it on the, I don't know where exactly, like here or there. Honestly, I'm not sure. I believe it was right there. Over the prior high, stop right here. Looking to add to it over $24 or so. Yeah, that's 24.06, so 24.11 or so. Looking to add to it, stop under 22.30. If you look at the monthly, again, transition A breakout. Weekly is a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you have an igniting bar and 2 narrow range bars, that's called the 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. The QFIN also transitioned on the monthly. This is Chinese. And I like it on this daily buy setup. Like it higher over 8.75. Stop, tight stop. I'm sorry, over 18.75. Stop under $18 on the QFIN. If you look at the CWeb, which is a leverage ETF for the internet, the Chinese internet companies, is a buy setup. If you look at the yen, is kind of a buy setup too. This is the leverage ETF for the FXI. It's a buy setup. Looks higher. It's in an uptrend all of a sudden. So higher highs. These are the lows actually. And these are the highs. Higher highs. 3 higher highs. 3 higher highs. At least. And 4 higher lows. So it looks like, guess what? It looks like China has bottomed. That's the yen. Here's the FXI. That's the base ETF. It looks like China has bottomed. The Chinese ETF. And look at the uptrend. Look at the 20 MA. The angle of the 20 MA. It looks like we've bottomed for good. Tell you the truth. Okay? The last symbol I have is the AT&T, which I already have, but looking to add to it over Friday's high as a 1, 2, 3. Now, I don't love it on the daily chart. This is where I like it. The monthly is failing on the sell setup. It's been in a 20-year low or something like this, all-time low on the AT&T. Played it 3 or 4 times last year. I did pretty well with it last year. And now look at the weekly breakout. It broke out last week. I do these videos only once a week. So sometimes, you know, I'm going to miss the entry because it's already, for the video, because it's already broken out. So I got it on this day. We got the VZ in the newsletter also. It's the same, but VZ, I'm not mentioning it because it's too late. It's too many bars up already. So I like the AT&T long term. It also pays like 6-7% dividend, I think. So it's pretty good. I like it. The shorts, here's what I got. I like the big C is becoming a small C because I think this was like 100 plus. Oh, maybe not. Let me look. Yeah, it was $160 stock. So it's small C short under 679, stop over 711, okay, on the big C. The CELH is a 1, 2, 3, but it's going against the trend, which I don't like to do. So short under 82.40, stop over 84.22, okay. The EME, I don't know if this is gonna top out or not. I don't think so, but if you think it's topping out, it has a beautiful hourly base breakdown. So right here short, stop right here, and target one would be that rising 20 on the daily chart. But I'm not sure. It's really, really strong. GTLB has a daily sell setup, so short under 57.86, stop over that bar's high, which is 60.62. MU may be topping out. Look at the hourly chart on MU. Looks nice. Short, stop. MU is a market stock, so if the market turns out to be bullish tomorrow, you know, then I wouldn't short the MU. And NYCB, is that about to break down another time or what? I think it might be. Under 317, I think. Yeah, 317 or 315, stop over 341. Stop right here. An entry under the lows. Interesting, NYCB. If it breaks down, I think the DPST will come in, and I'm in the DPST, and I'm looking to add to it tomorrow. The X also is doing a sell setup. I don't like the angle of the 20 MA. It's pointing up, right? If you look at any and all of these, the 20 MA is already starting to flatten out or point down. So this is still pointing up, but interesting sell setup on the X. The shorts are almost never as good as the longs. So I like the bullish ideas more, but ultimately the market is in a tricky spot right now, and it's gonna all depend on what the market does, I think. So we'll be trading cautiously. We'll be paying attention to the market. As far as Bitcoin goes, I was gonna mention a few things as far as cryptocurrency. I'm just opening the charts up, but honestly they're already too late. That's why I wasn't gonna even talk about Bitcoin, because they already popped, the ones that I like, with the exception of maybe one of them. I'll show you in just a second here. So here's the charts, back to the charts, right? I wasn't gonna talk about Bitcoin because, again, the ones that I flagged for to go over in this video with you, they're already gone, with the exception of like maybe the STX, you know. But look at this, Doge was my favorite, okay? But look at this, they're all like gone. These are the ones that I flagged. Oh, I'm sorry, you're not seeing the list here. So these are the ones that I flagged to go over with you. Look at this, every single one of them is up a lot already, right? So that's the issue. The top 10 is what I was gonna go over. But Doge, I like to 30 cents, about 30 cents. Right now, the Doge coin is at 20 cents or so. Okay, so I like it, but it's already popped. I'm in the BNB, I'm in the Ethereum, and I'm in the BTC. Okay, Swift is also not too late, I think. No, Swift is a little bit late. Let's take a look at the PNG. PNG is not bad, not too late. And then FLR. FLR is also not too late. It's a weekly buy setup. And this is the one that's the only one that hasn't yet triggered. It is the IDEX, but I don't love it that much. Over the topping tails, stop under. This would be a buy setup basically on the IDEX. So again, I wasn't really gonna go over crypto, but there you go. All right, guys and gals, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to our channel. And if you want to find out more about what I do on my services, links in the description. I wish you the best of luck with your trading this week, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.